here. We're gonna have a little good stream afternoon. A little bit of a streaming afternoon today. Definitely been something I'm really excited about. Especially because of school. Oh my goodness. I could go and stream whenever I want. That's how I feel. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and work on some Genshin stuff today. We're going to finish up Catherine and her location. Kind of, you know, get like some fun stuff there going and happening. And then, you know, obviously work on her. And yeah, we're gonna have a fun time. We're gonna have a fun time today. So we are going to do this. Yeah. Gonna have a good day. Bup, bup, bup. So yeah, I wanted to finish up Catherine's place. I wanted to go and I'm actually gonna build like I'm actually wanting to build a oh gosh, what is it called? Oh, thank you so much for following, Lauren. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. So yes, welcome to my channel. Super excited that you guys are here. Super duper duper excited. I know I'm like trying to get all like woo. I mostly do like comfy streams, so it's gonna be a nice comfy experience, nice comfy stream as I go through this. I know I've been kind of making this as a series, going and making all the Genshin locations in The Sims. I got through Inazuma. I am now on Mondstadt, and I really want to go and try to make I have this portion. I need to go and do the other 2 floors, Catherine. But I do want to go and try to attempt to make oh gosh, what's it called? Themes? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some stuff. Let's see here. Okay. Live is freezing a lot. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit of my internet, I think. Because I'm having some drops. I'm having a lot of drops right now. We're gonna get rid of the TikTok. Maybe that might help. Yeah. My internet has been shit lately. Shit. So let me see if that helps a little bit because of everything. Let me see also all that kind of stuff too. Thank you for letting me know about that. I know it's sometimes my internet is just like, well, it looks like today is one of those days where everything likes to hate me. Let's see here. It might stable soon-ish. Change bitrate to 400. That's a good idea, thank you. I might have to do that after stream. Hey. I appreciate all of this. Let's see here. Output. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that too. Actually, I can do that right now. Why? Thank you. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there we go. It's working now. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's what I was saying. Sometimes it needs some time. Sometimes it's just like, well, we need time. All that kind of good stuff. It is good now. Yay! Yeah. Goodness. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate. Oh my gosh. Stuff happens so much here. You don't even know. I kind of like, okay. You can see how used to the scuff I am just by going and just being like, whoop. So yes, yeah, so I mostly have been doing a lot of sim stuff. It's gonna be fun. I actually really want to make I'm trying to make a oh my gosh, a windmill, because of, you know, it's Mondstadt. It's Mondstadt. So trying to make this windmill. We're gonna see how well I do, because building from scratch is something that I haven't done in a long time. I've been doing a lot of base stuff. And let's see here. Maybe I can move this back. But yeah, hopefully you're doing really good today. Oh my goodness. I literally am like, as you see, sometimes my internet just needs to stable out. It literally is my apartment. It's my apartment internet. I am basically to the point of I have 2 internet providers, and when the other one goes up, I'm literally just gonna go and be like, fuck it, I'm moving to the other one. Because right now I'm getting such a good deal on the other one that it's just like, I might as well just keep it. But I know that that will change. That will definitely change. Because I don't trust. I really don't freaking trust Time Warner, or Spectrum as it's called here. Do not trust. That's kind of how I feel about them. But I hope you're doing good. Oh my goodness, we are getting this together, and let's see here. I'm going to add some. I'm adding some rounded rooms right here because I want to try to see if we can do this, kind of make a rounded building area. About to say it is what it is. There we go. Trying to make this into, I'm gonna try to make this into a beautiful, beautiful windmill. We'll see how beautiful it turns out. I don't know. Sometimes I don't need to even trust myself. Sometimes it turns into a hot mess. I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna start with the base. We'll see how well this goes. Let's see here. No. Oh my goodness. I've been doing a lot of this kind of building lately. Is it gonna be usable? I don't think so, but that's just because that's just me. Roofs. Let's see here. There's a circular. Let me look. I actually have reference pictures, folks. I have reference pictures of the windmill, believe it or not. Reference pictures are my bestie. Okay, so it does, it's a circle and then it pokes out at the top. Okay. We'll see. But then also it kind of goes in. It goes in first. That's what I'm like looking at. It goes in and then it pops out. Yeah. OMG. So let's look at that first, where it goes in, and then we'll just go and put the roof on it. Let's look. Let's look. Am I looking at my picture? It'd be so good. It'd be so nice if I actually had like 3 screens instead of 2. So I didn't have to go and like look at everything and be like, what am I doing? I do a lot of what am I doing. What? Oh, okay, so it needs to only be that floor. Okay. So this one is smaller. And actually, that one, it's a hexagon. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Hexagonal. There we go. Made it pretty. And then we'll have the roof. Because apparently it doesn't like... Is it octagonal instead? Might be. I'm like looking at this. It's actually probably hexagonal. No. No, it's octagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, I had to count that. I was like, what's a hexagon? What's an octagon for a second? I'm like, dude, I should know this. I teach. Oh my god. It's like, guys, that was so bad of me. It's like, I teach modeling. I teach 3D modeling. What am I doing here? OMGs. It's like, what am I doing? That is basically how I feel. No, we don't go away. We don't go away like that. Oh my goodness. Why are you trying to be this way? Okay, now. Yeah. It's way better. OMGs. I can't even. I can't even today, guys. Let's see here. Roof sculptures. There's a little doodaddy thing. I know, but that's so bad that I'm call it like that, but hold up. Need to move objects on. That's just the regular thing. OMGs. Will you let me put the thingy on top? Will you? The nice thing is this. It's like, oh. Like, will you let me put the thingy up on top? Like a little cake? Yes, no, maybe so. Will I rage? Maybe. You never know. Sometimes I rage. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Because apparently you want a thingy up top like that. Apparently you want to be big today. Apparently that is the goal right now, that you want to be big. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're also going to look at some other stuff too. I'm making it pretty. I'm making it pretty. OMGs. That's very green. There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Good stuff right there. Actually, good stuff right there. Is this real or is this a video? This is totally real, folks. I'm a real person. I'm a real person. OMGs. Let's see here. Let's look, let's look. I am really building I'm really working on building a nice little windmill right now. It's like, hey, I know what you guys are trying to do. There we go. Trying to do a little bit of bumping that up. Let's see here. I'm gonna add some wood grain. I'm adding it's gonna first have the stone, which we need to have the stone first, and then we'll have the wood. I'm trying to see if I can go and try to emulate the sides, like the things around it. We'll see how this goes, because I personally have no idea how this is gonna go. Oh my god! That was big ol' sneeze. That was such a big sneeze, I literally had a snot rocket come out of my nose. Such a big snot rocket right there. I'm like, that was gross. I'm so glad you guys didn't get to see that, because, my god, that was nasty. OMGs. OMGs, guys. Let's see here. That actually doesn't look too bad. Yeah. And then the next part of it is kind of unless I use the castle pack. I like the castle pack, but actually the castle pack also really works, to be honest. Probably works better than the other packs. OMGs. So, I definitely have been talking to... So my boyfriend has been, like, in Canada lately. Canada. And so that's been, I've kind of been like all by myself this week. So I'm kind of like, what do I do? What do I do without him? He's like, you got this, hun. And I'm just like, what do I do? So that's been a fun time, really fun time. I actually definitely got some work done, like actual like putting things together and stuff, like getting like some cleaning done. Like he's gonna be basically like looking at my thing going, were you sick? Like he'll probably definitely ask me, were you sick? Like right off the bat. Because I am definitely one of those people who is totally messy. So I'm like, whoop. And we'll be like, no, I wasn't sick. I wasn't sick. I was just bored. And he's just gonna be like, I can't even, girl. But it's been a pretty good and productive time so far, especially because, well, my job, I was definitely I'm a teacher, so, you know, being able to have a break is like already a miracle itself. I already had a student who tried to email me this like today. It was like, how do I go and check my grade? Literally like that, ma'am. And at that point, at this point, I'm gonna be like, figure it out yourself, because it is definitely my break. It is my break time. I am totally on vacation mode. I am not your parent. I'm on vacation mode. And I am no longer your teacher. That's kind of I have to look at it. It's like, I am no longer your teacher. You are no longer my problem. That sounds so completely terrible, but you know what? They're not. I have a new group of kids coming this semester that I'm so totally excited for, because I don't have to deal with the kids I had this semester. Because man, this semester was tough, guys. This semester, man. Hello, how are you doing, Joanna? I hope you're doing good today. We're just having a good, kind of just relaxing time with building some stuff for our Genshin Sims builds. I'm kind of playing around with this right now to see how this looks. I'm kind of trying to color match, but it's kind of, I don't know, man. And it's actually probably the closest. I'm like looking at color matching. That may be the closest. Yeah, that may be the closest. Is that one, believe it or not. So I'm making a nice little windmill right now for this build, and adding some stuff here. Could add the octagonal deck right here. But will you let me add it with the whole building? Or are you just gonna cut in? Yeah, you're gonna cut it in. Which is not what I want. Not what I want at all. Yeah, that's not what I want either. I think what I'm doing right here is very close to what I want. Or making, I have to probably make, maybe making a room inside of a room might be what I want to do. And we'll just, that might be what I do. And I can make a room inside of a room, and that may work. And I can then do this. Can we make a room inside of a room? No, 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 no. No. What are you doing? What are you trying to do? There we go. Okay. I'm like, I don't want to rage bait myself, but there we go. And then we will add this to this. And then we will go ahead and add the fences. So, let's look. It may work. I think that's gonna work. This is me trying to figure out how things work in The Sims. Sometimes it be like this. Sometimes it is one of those moments where I'm just like, how does this work? How would this work? But, and there's Mega Fence. It's kind of a loggy fence, actually, so we're gonna try to go and do it like... Let's see here. And then we can just get rid of that floor part. Yeah, that's way better. Cool. Cool. And I don't know, we might make it... That might be a little too wide. I'm trying to, like, figure this out. And then this can go inward. Yeah. That, and then that will have... Then we can go and try to make, like, a deck right there. That may work. we go. And then it will have kind of like a cute little thing right there. But I might need to make another room down there too. So we're gonna do this. There we go. And then we'll make another room. If it'll let me. Excuse me, why are you... I'm like, why are you being this way? Sometimes I ask it, why are you being this way? No, 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 no. Move it. And then copy it. So my friends were totally at a convention this weekend that I normally go to. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to go to conventions since like pandemic time because of being sick. So that's been something that I've been dealing with personally. Yeah, having illnesses constantly sucks. But it sounds like my friends were having a good time, which was awesome. So there we go, there. We're gonna put that up, and we're gonna add a fence right there. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're gonna add the brick. Why is that black? Why is that black? Okay, I was like, what is going on with that? I'm like so confused. Yeah. We're just gonna add brick to it again. I'm like, I was just so confused there. There we go. And actually, it does look pretty good. Let's see here. Yeah, it sucks like lately because I haven't been able to go and do a lot of stuff like going to conventions and stuff like I used to. I know that a lot of my friends still go, which I'm like, dang, I want to go. But unfortunately, you know, sometimes like jobs and stuff like that, like that's really been like the thing is the jobs. And constantly being sick has just like put a damper on like a lot of things. Let's see here. Looks good. I still have to deal with a lot of my IBS issues, those kinds of issues. So having like a autoimmune issue has really hurt. So what's that one? Okay. Like, okay. I'm like slowly but surely trying to figure this out. Oh, there we go. I'm like, what am I doing here? There we go. I know that's constantly a thing that I always kind of like, what am I doing? Platform trims. Let's see here if that will. No? Okay. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I have this starting. I need like an exterior trim. That's what I need. It's like not the half wall trims. It needs to be like the exterior trims. There we go. That's pretty. And then there should be like a wooden one. Yeah. And then let's see here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good so far. I kind of want, though, change this, so it's kind of, yeah. There's just something about it that just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm just like, It's the thought processes. That's what's going on. I'm having definite doubts. And yeah, those doubts were confirmed because I like this way better. I like that way, way, way better. And then I want those walls probably to be different too. Yeah. Rustic. Yeah. Maybe the rustic might work. Actually, this works really good. Yeah, I like that better. It's just like, I just like need the vibes. That's like the thing. The vibes were getting to me. And then these are more like actual, I would say these are more like the actual like decorations. It's kind of like a window, but it's not a window. It is, but it's not. That's like the weird thing about it. It's not an arch either. Well, it is an arch, but I need it to be like maybe I'll just do columns. Let's see here. Yeah, it's super weird. Like how it like blanks out. I don't know, man. I'm like, what do I use? Yeah, you see how it blanks out? Yeah, that's not what I want. I'm like, what do I want? Actually, I want this underneath. That's the thing. I want this underneath. Let's look. Nope. Okay. There we go. We'll just add these. Nope. Add those to this area. So when... Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. And then that one. Let's see here. I'm just slowly adding some touches to this. There we go. Oops. There we go. And then adding some more up here. Cool. I'm just slowly working on these. There we go. And then we will make the actual windmill things. So far, so good, though. So far, it is looking fairly nice. Fairly nice to what I want it to look like. I could do these freezes. That might work. Yeah, those freezes work. Gives it more texture. That's what I want it to do. Because sometimes we just need a little bit of texture in our little areas. That's what makes the buildings have its oomph. That's what always has the oomph. I should know. I've dealt with buildings for a very, very, very long time. Let's see here. There we go. Just kind of want to give it a little bit of character. This is what's giving it character. I've already had to make an amphitheater in here, like for sure, like having it just everything. Maybe I need to do I can do actual things like right here. Yes! That looks actually excellent. Nope. And then we'll add some of those little spandrel things too. I swear I'm not trying to lose my voice or sound like I am going through puberty. I'm not. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm a grown-ass woman. You can check my socials on that. I'm gonna put them in the middle instead. Maybe that will help with a little bit of that weirdness. There you go. There you go. And then, oh. Yeah, that kind of makes it look a little weird. I don't like that though. I liked that. So, we're selling those. I'm like looking at that clipping and I'm just like, ooh. Yeah, it's like, let me see that clipping. Hey, at least it'll let me go and shrink it down just a little tiny bit. Let's see here. There we go. I know. There we go. Hey, at least it's looking like something. At least it could look. Let's see here. It could be doing a lot worse. I could do this. Bum, bum, bum. It would be kind of funky. That's a wind turbine, though. It's like, how do I figure out this problem? That's kind of the thing. How do I figure out the problem? Let's look. I know, this is... Problem solving is like a huge thing in Sims. So I'm like, I'm like, home. How to make a windmill without custom content. This is exactly what I want. This is what I want. Okay. So let's see here. I'm like looking. Okay. Got the shell. I'm like looking at the shell. I do have tool. What is that though? I'm like looking at this going, So do I not have tool? I guess I need tool for this then. Damn. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm gonna need to get the tool extension now, for sure. So I'm gonna write that down. I have a little note. So get tool extension. So I can work on that my next stream. But like so far the base looks great. The base looks fantastic. Like, so I'm not gonna stress out too much about it. We'll just work on this next part, which I know I did my kitchen already. Kitchen, kind of like a little living area. This is for Catherine, for Genshin. So let's see here. I'm gonna kind of same color walls because it's just like just a nice color. It's just a nice color. And I think I wanted to do this as bedroom and bathroom. That might be what we do here. I'm going to extend this wall out. And then, yeah. So, let's look. I've been doing kind of like a rustic thing with this, so I'm just gonna bring up the chandelier, the iron chandeliers again. So. So in here, that's a bedroom. Right here is a bathroom. And then that's kind of like a loft area. Okay. So we'll do the bedroom stuff first. Can do the regular doors now. And actually, we can probably have a door right there for it to be a bathroom in here. Like a master bathroom. Let's see here. Just trying to go and figure this all out. Time to decorate for our robo girly. Our robo girly needs some cuteness in her life. There we go. Get her some dressers. There we go. I do have quite a cute array of some stuff. So. That's some big ass curtains. I was just like, what big ass? Let's see here. Work on curtains. Make a curtain super cute. Find curtains. A noise. Well, at least she has like the outdoor. At least it's super nice. The oh, actually do like that. Do like that. That's cute. That's cute. And trying to make it like a little cozy, that kind of thing. Giving her a cozy-ish feel. Especially because we have a lot of room in here. We have a lot of room in here for her. You know, we can do a lot with it. Let's see her. She definitely will have a calendar somewhere. I can see it is the robotness. Robot waifu. Trying to, you know, get the robot waifu status in here, you know? Let's look. I'm like, I'm just like looking at like some of the little things in here. Ah, a chubby doggo. I love him. Let's see here. Bup, bup, bup. Hello for being back. I hope you're having a good day. It's okay. Don't worry. You're fine. You're fine. My streams are definitely like trying to make things cozy and trying to make things, you know, if people need to go and do some stuff, they had that a fast evening breakfast. Oh man. So are you over so about to say, what time is it over there? Because I know right here it is like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So it's not too bad here. It's just kind of like, it's a little, it's still 6 p.m. Oh, okay. Okay, so you are probably, I'm trying to think of like where, so are you, I'm about to say you're not exactly in Europe and you're not exactly in the US. About to say, I have 3 guesses. About to say, I'm thinking that you are definitely in, you're probably in South America or in the Caribbean. Maybe. Because I know some of that, they have some stuff there. South America? Okay. So you'll probably be over towards like Brazil or something, right? Because I was like trying to think of like what would be like the most eastern. I know, I'm a wow. Hey, it's okay. See, I'm in the US, so I'm like, I'm good at geography, thanks. Yeah, I'm like, so I am like from the United States, so I am on the East Coast. I'm on the Eastern Coast, so yeah, so so you're a little bit ahead of me, but yeah, I'm like pretty good at geography, like because of traveling. I have done a lot of traveling. So that's one of the reasons why I am pretty good at it. Um I don't know about other people, but I'm definitely better at it than a lot of other people sometimes. So so I am yeah, and history is actually my like I have an art history degree, so my history knowledge is a little bit on the big side. Um, I know I also am just a freak when it comes to like learning about things. Very much so. I am. I got the tism in that. I got the tism in learning. Um, so yeah, I would think like between like the time period and stuff, the timing and stuff, it'd be like yeah, you're a little bit ahead, but not too far ahead. Not too far ahead, because I know that when when I was over, like I mean I went and was a I actually went overseas to Italy. So, and that was a time difference for a lot of my family members and stuff, and that definitely threw a lot of my family members for a little bit of a loop, going and trying to see where I would be. Right now, my boyfriend is in Canada right now for a family thing. But yeah, it's yeah, his Canada trip has been very interesting. Let's just say that time zones are really complicated for me. Yeah, I was at least I was at least 6 or so time zones ahead of my family, and so I basically was the one that just called them, and I was just like, okay, so when are you available? Because it was like one of those moments where it was just super hard for them to guess where I was at some time. So I would just do it myself. I would just be like, okay, I'm here, because I would be sometimes like in like a different. I'd be doing like different events and stuff, and they would just be like, we don't know when it would be a good time to go and contact you. I'm like, yeah, it was kind of difficult then, but I'm way better now. Definitely way better in this area and all that kind of good stuff. So my fam, I actually live like super close to my family now, so it's nice to be close. It's actually even nicer to like literally work down the street from them. That was something that I was worried about, because my dad is kind of like dealing with a lot of health issues, and so being able to be there for my parents has been such a good thing for my family. So yeah, my dad has my my dad's health issues, though, they are so much better now than they were at the beginning of this year. This year was a little crazy because of because of life. Just a little crazy. Just a little. My dad had to deal with some, he actually had to get stents put in his legs because his legs wouldn't go, and basically they wouldn't go and function correctly. They were like going and just like, in his words, he would say that it was like he would basically go, and then it's like his legs gave out. Kind of like they ran out of juice. So like the running out of juice thing was like a big problem for a bit. And so he had like that, basically had a surgery. It really helped. It helped big time. So we were very happy that he's like able to, you know, he's able to go and be better with us now. Like he's definitely feeling a lot better. And we're hoping that this coming up year, it's gonna just be way better as time goes on. Because man, we don't want any more surgeries and shit. No more. None. No more, please. No more, please. No more. Because, my God, it's been like one surgery after another with like my family. It's been a little crazy, including myself. It's not just my parents, it's me too. Me as well. It was like, what are we doing? So I was also part of the problem. But we're not gonna have that problem this coming up year. No. We will not have this problem this coming up year. I refuse. I refuse. So we are hoping for a much better year as time goes on. Hoping for that better year, all that good stuff. Because man, it's been a lot lately. It's been a lot this year and the last year, and just, we don't want that anymore. Like, just nope. Nope. So, I'm very happy that we're gonna have a good year. Yeah. My family, it's been something though. Like everything, like this year, man. I am glad that it's all over though. Hi, I just found you. I hope the new year will be better. Thank you. It will be. I 100% will say it will be. I am 100% saying that. Yeah, I have a new job. I have the new job. I have the new things. I have all the things. So, I'm about to say, I am enjoying my time and my life and all that kind of good stuff. It'll be an awesome year next year. I'm hoping next year is going to be the year where my boyfriend and I move in together. So that's really exciting. That is super exciting. That's spirit. Exactly. gotta bring in positivity into our lives, even when you're not so positive about things. It's like, bring in that positivity, all that good stuff. We are definitely, I'm definitely like, we're gonna have a good year. So, no, I'm really excited for next year. I know that, well, first of all, new semester, new me for school. New semester, new me is basically my mantra. So, I have a new group of kids. I'm actually a teacher, so I have a new group of kids. These kids have been feral this year. Just letting you guys know that. They've been feral. So I'm kind of glad that I'm getting a new group of kids, and just, you know, we're getting a new group, and it's gonna be, I'm gonna have like a better group. So that makes me happy. And then the other thing is that I get some stuff with, I get to teach a new class that apparently I am one of 3 teachers in the entire state who gets to teach us. So I'm excited for that possibility. That is actually a game art and design class. So I'm really excited for it. I've wanted to teach, like, making games for a long time, and I like that. And I like, I did 3D modeling last semester, and it was definitely a good experience for me to learn, because I definitely learned so much from that. I learned so much that I basically took everything and went, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for next semester already. And it was so easy to go and put that course together. Like, it was so easy that I basically am like, okay, I have all my stuff already done and ready to go, and I am basically ready for the next semester already for that class. So it's like, okay, I don't have to do too much, which was I'm hoping, which was like one of the things that I was having issues with, like. But one of the things I have been learning is I need to go. I can't be the one caring so much. If I care too much, if I'm the one that cares too much, I study digital media, but we don't learn cool stuff. I actually taught 3ds Max, and I have Blender for them to go and actually play with. But 3ds Max is what we learned, because it has a certification tied to it. So that's one of the reasons why we learned that in our school. So it might be because of that. I am actually a digital media teacher, so I feel you. I feel you on that. I feel you on this part. But yeah, I'm doing, I'm actually part of what's called Career and Technical Education. It is a program that is suited for kids that actually are high schoolers that want to go into the workforce, but also, obviously, it's going to be for just about anybody who has an interest in careers and stuff. So I've had a really fun time just really getting my kids to go and, you know, have a really fun time with learning about game design. I'm actually also a game, like, no, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh man. I do plan to go and put some of my lessons and stuff up on to YouTube, and also do some of that stuff, which I hope that is, like, I'm really excited to go and, like, work on that sort of stuff in the future. Definitely in the future. But my, but yeah, I'm so excited for just this new class. This new class is, like, just such a, like, cool opportunity. I did so much, like, really cool things with my game art class anyways. I did some, oh gosh, we ended up doing a soapbox derby, and we made a actual, like, little soapbox derby with our 3D modeling cars. It was so cute. It was adorable. And there were teachers and stuff that were, like, coming over into my room who were just like, oh my god, this is so good. So I mean, that was fun. That was fun. And obviously there's other fun things too that I'm gonna learn, gonna grow, all that kind of good stuff. But yeah, the game art, that was fun. Please upload. Maybe it'll get me to start doing stuff. Oh, maybe. I know I need to go and upload. That is, like, one of my biggest things this year, actually, is to start uploading more stuff. I'm gonna start uploading a whole lot more stuff this coming up year. Either if it's shorts or, you know, it's gonna be a, like, new year, new me. That's kind of how I'm feeling at this point. So, new year, new me. So, I don't know. So, I plan to definitely do because I have, like, a lot of stuff already for 3D, for my visual design. So my certification for Adobe, that I'll probably post up first. I know I want to go and digitize those things more first, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I may do some digitizing on the 3D modeling stuff first, though, because there's a lot of people who've been asking me about that. They're just like, please do it. Please, I want to see. They're just like, I want to see the baby, and I'm like, oh, okay. Because that's also now a certification class too. If you are part of, at least if you're part of if you're part of CTE, that is, like, one of the newest classes that they're gonna get going with, is the 3D modeling, and just the technology engineering kind of deal. Even though it's more of a, as what my head of my department actually said to me, this is more of a thing for, it's definitely a thing for getting the creative people in, because PDF to learn Photoshop, it was awful. I felt like a toddler learning shapes. Oh no. I try to go and make it as interactive as possible. Yeah, I've been teaching Photoshop for at least since 2022. I taught it in a media arts sense, so I taught it as a media arts teacher, and then I've taught it as CTE. I feel like the CTE one is way better now. Just because the fact that it kind of like I can see it leading to something, and our class actually, like, I could actually go and see, like, I can actually measure it. That's the thing, like having something measured. When I first did as I go, when I first did my Photoshop classes back in the day, I'll tell you, back in the day, they had no idea what they were doing. No idea. I was actually I didn't get my degree in education. I actually got my degree in business. I have my degree in business, and I have my degree in art history. And so when I first went to college, yeah, because I have 2 times when I went to college. When I first went to college, I went and I got my business degree because when I was in my art degree program, they legitimately told me I would not make money at the job. I just went, and then I just went, well, screw this. I'm gone. I'm gone, folks. Bye. Bye. So I was very much like, that was very much my thing. I was just like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with you bullshitting me. I'm gonna do my own thing. I'm gonna do my own thing. And so I ended up in the business program, which was a way better program for me. And the business program, I was able to go and do a lot when it came to my, like, the business side. I had, like, the brain. Like, I had the business brain, but I had the art. It was kind of a nice thing to have, like, both. But yeah, my parents were actually they knew I could do the art program, but they were a little bit happier that I chose to change it. They were just like, okay, it was like, they were very supportive of both, but I think they were happy or more with the business. But when I told them that I was like, I went and I did all that. I was like, okay, let me go and do all this. And then I went and, as I said, later on, I'm not happy with what I'm doing because I was actually working for a lot of conventions and anime companies and that kind of stuff, and I couldn't really see myself working in those industries anymore. This was like way before, like, Crunchyroll and like everybody like decided to like cannibalize on each other. I basically said, I'm kind of done. It just got really clickish and I just didn't like it. I didn't like the clickiness. And so I decided, like, I basically said, yeah, screw it. I'm done with the clicks. I'm going. And I actually was like, okay, Mom and Dad, I'm going to go back to school. Especially after I had a good experience with my family in Pittsburgh. So I went to go and see my family up there, and I was like, I wanted to be a part of, I had like some younger some younger cousins, and I wanted to, and so I was like, I want to go and be with them. So I decided to move in with my aunt for a little bit and go to school. And that was such... Oh, no, you're good. And that was such a good experience for me, to go and just be with my family and be away from my parents, but be with my family. I felt like that was such a great experience for me that I would highly suggest, if you need like a refresher, if you need just like a, if you need like a, you know, if you need to go and be like, I need to go out of my way, I just can't stand anybody anymore, blah 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 blah, like, because I had a lot of mental health issues as well during that period of time. This was the refresh I need. I have a very close-knit family, and so my family, like, totally, my extended family totally welcomed me with open arms. They were so excited. Including all the kiddos. All the kiddos, so excited. And I felt it was so nice to be, like, a part of their life, at that period of time, because they were just so little. They were so little. Oh my goodness. They were so good. They were so little. They're still good, but I mean, they were so little. So little. But my family at that time too, it was just like so nice to go in, at least, like, they were just so gracious, so helpful. I was glad to be up there to help my grandmother as well, because my grandmother, she is, at that point she was like in her 80s, but now she's like 93. Oh my god, yeah, she's getting so old. She's 93. Still is quick. Oh my goodness. But it was like one of those moments of being able to be up there to help her, especially when my uncle passed away unexpectedly, was really helpful. Really, really helpful. So I was glad to be up there with her. And like, I also was the one that I could do that because I wasn't tied down to things like, you know, I didn't have a family. I went and I helped with the kiddos sometimes. I would go and, you know, help with that kind of stuff, but I didn't have to go and, you know, I didn't constantly have kiddos. I didn't constantly have things that I was like, okay, I need to go and do this, I need to go do that, blah blah blah. Now, my main priorities were, I'm going to school and I'm going to work. I did work full time, but like, I could go and be like, I am here for my grandmother. I can go and help with that, because like, a lot of my other family members, they really couldn't do that. So having that be something that I was able to do made me feel like, it made me feel useful. I definitely could say I felt very useful during that period of time. My other family members, again, they were just so grateful to be with me at that period of time. They were just happy that I was, you know, I could be a part of their lives. Because when I was younger, I moved away from a lot of my family members when I was a kiddo. I was very young when that happened. So my family never really got the chance to go, and I mean, they got the chance to go and spend time with me, especially when it came to, like, you know, being with me during things like, you know, my like Christmas holidays and stuff, of course. But they didn't get the time just to actually know me, like to actually know and be with me and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's horrible, but I'm hopeful. I feel you. I definitely I will tell you, my second one for art history has been hard for me to find a job. I'll be the first one to tell you that. I've wanted to go into museum work, and it's really hard, especially because I don't have I would need to have a master's in it in order for them to actually consider me and take me seriously. But one of the things that they told me when I was looking for jobs, I was talking with like recruiters and stuff like that, and they said, you are like, you're fantastic, you're super fantastic, that kind of stuff. The thing is that we think that you would be a very good like a very good person for our education department. So education is where I've actually ended up in. So I actually ended up becoming a teacher to go and get that education experience. Getting that education experience has been very, very useful. I have really, really enjoyed my time being a teacher, and I didn't even consider being a teacher when I was a kid. Okay, I want to tell you guys right now, I was going to go, and I was like, I'm going to go and I'm going to become a manga artist, or I'm going to work in advertising or stuff like that. I ended up becoming a teacher, and it's been like one of the best things for me. Even though I sometimes hate my job, I'll be the first one to tell you that. I sometimes hate it. But the thing is that I like this way better than I did some other jobs. And like sometimes there's some things that, you know, grind my gears. Of course. But then there's other times where I flourished. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of teachers and stuff that are going to tell you, like, don't go into teaching, blah, 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 blah. I'll be the first one to tell you that. It's like, it's hard. It's hard. But when you get, like, that satisfaction, it's so good. It's so good. I know for a fact that it's hard for me to go and get a museum job in my area. But if I have like this experience and I'm able to go and even just, you know, go in just a little bit, just have like a little bit of stuff going on for it, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good where I'm at right now. I have such a great, I'm lucky now because the location I was at was not that great. I'll be the first one to tell you that. My first job absolutely sucked. I tried so hard. I really tried so hard. It ended up taking me into the hospital. That's how bad it was. Because they wouldn't support me. They wouldn't give me the supports I needed. I even like went and was like, look, you need to go and do this and this for me. I need this and this. And I was teaching digital art and visual art. So visual art for all of this too is unfortunately painting and that sort of stuff. Painting and computers do not mix. I was telling them this multiple times. Paintings and computers do not mix. Did they ever listen to me? Oh, hell no. So I was very adamant about that. I was like, look, you need to at least either, you need to give me 2. When did you go back to school? I go back on the 2nd, actually. My kiddos go back on the 6th. I go back as a teacher on the 2nd because I have to go and do some I have work to do. Like good work, actually. I have to go and I have a project that I'm working on with my basically my head of my department. We're doing some 3D printing stuff for our school board, which is actually kind of funny. I ended up with my school board coming in the last day of the semester. He came into my room and I'm like, hi. I'm just like, so that basically is like, he's basically like the superintendent. I was like, oh shit. They wanted to go and see my room of all the crazy things. They were just like, we just want to go and see your room and see like all the stuff that you're doing in your class. And I'm like, oh shit. They know. But I will tell you guys, I found stuff. I've actually had 2 students find me. One of them was after, it was from subbing, actually. I found my students from subbing actually found me. And it was because and that was like, and they graduated and everything, so I could go and talk to them about a lot of other things and just be like, hi, oh my god. That's one of the things, like, I will be like, I will totally be like really excited about. If you're a graduate and you find me, I will be excited about that. But like as a actual like teacher and stuff like that, like I'll probably be like, I can't go and have you here. I love you, but no. But they know I'm a VTuber. Like my kids know I'm a VTuber. It's not like it's a big dirty secret. Because I actually use my stuff for VTubing and things like that to go and actually go and do some stuff. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, it has been a while. I haven't seen you in a bit. I mean, it's been a while for me too. I mean, I've been dying from school, but I hope you're doing great. Yeah, like I've had like 2 instances, and so I, it's fun. It's fun to go, and if it's a good kid, I'm glad. If they totally are gonna go and be totally harassing and stuff, I'm like, nah fam, you can just leave. But I have a lot of good kids. Most of my kids are really good. I've had some kids where I've just literally been like, I don't know, man, this is meh. But I've had a lot of other kids that, like, I've had some kids who are just like, this is hilarious. I have had kids who just looked at me and went, you are my emotional support teacher. And I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, no, I don't want to be that. Where he went and oh, thank you so much! And I went through my phone and unfollowed everyone. Oh no, that sucks. Thank you so much for the refollow though. Oh my god. No, I appreciate that so much. Yeah, oh gosh, damn. Say, cut that brother off. No, just kidding. Oh my god. No, I'm doing fairly good. I am just been working on some sim stuff. I'm doing a Genshin Impact inspired build for everything. So yeah, this has been really cute so far. I'm trying to make a, I need the tool to go and make the windmill. But oh my gosh, I've been kind of gone actually myself because of life. So don't worry. I'm trying to go and do trying to be more consistent this coming up year, especially because of, life circumstances at least. And so that's going to be really nice to go and just be able to be able to do things again. My gosh. It's been like my fam, guys. About to say, I was talking about my dad with all his health issues and stuff. He's doing way better now. My boyfriend right now, he's at the beginning of this year, he's going to have to go and do some surgery stuff. But that's because he's got some stuff for like he's got some teeth problems. And so we're gonna go and hopefully have some of that stuff handled. I'm really excited for that to happen because he's been really delaying on it, guys. So I'm quite happy that we are finally to this point where he is getting it done. You didn't hear this from me. But he is doing a lot better. They're doing a lot of teeth pulling and stuff, which sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. So, it is what it is. Yeah. Get some little stalls there. And then, so one of the other things that has been happening was that we're gonna he's hopefully gonna move in with me soon. Which I'm very excited about. Because I want to use an example post of what I'm doing on Twitter. Can I make it? Yeah, sure. Go for it. I mean, my thing is, I'm going to tell you guys, like, if you need me as an example, I'm probably super bad right now on everything, but yeah. Oh, my boyfriend, oh, hell yeah, he does. Sometimes he's on here. He's actually my head mod. My dad and my mom do not. My boyfriend will, though. He'll come on here. Everybody gets really excited. It's so funny. Because people are like, oh my god, it's the boyfriend. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love it when you guys are like, get so excited about him coming on, because he's just like, he has no idea what he's dealing with. Sometimes he's just like, he's like, I don't know, man. It's like, but he also is trying really hard. We're gonna try a little bit harder for things like, I'm about to say, I know Lauren, I know you definitely are, I know, I love that you doing all the stuff for the managing. That's why I'm like following you and stuff. I'm like, these posts are bangers, because I was just like, it would really help. I think it's gonna help him too, because I know that he likes to go and help me with my stuff. And actually, he's got experience too. He's actually got, believe it or not, like, we both have experience in guest relations at conventions. So that's been kind of fun to go and, you know, do all this stuff together. Because now he's just like, I can go and do all your stuff. I'm like, yes. Like, he's like, I can go and boss you around. I'm like, yes. Because I was a convention head. And he's just like, yeah, I can boss you around now. This makes me so happy. I'm like, oh my god. But yeah, he watches my streams. He actually has been working quite a bit. Right now he's in Canada. He's in the nice little, you know, he's up north. He's up north doing things. I know. Everybody's been like, are you okay with him being gone for Christmas? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. He needed to go up anyways. His grandfather actually passed away this week. And, I need to sleep now because I'll be lurking. My uncle is over. We have 2 layers of Costco. Nice! Bruh, that was me when I literally got off of school. I totally decided I was just gonna go and grab some margarita and just, it was just so freeing. It was so freeing, folks. It's like, I'm done. I'm done with exams. I'm done with all this shit. I was just like, I'm done, guys. I'm done. But man, though, I am so happy about getting back to things. I am actually working really hard when it comes to, I'm gonna be making some stuff too for oh gosh, what's it called? I've been working on some stuff for Patreon as for when it comes to the Sims builds and stuff I've been doing. But the other thing I've been doing is I have been, yay! Exam results back good. I can't wait to get my master's degree. Oh my goodness. Master's degree is awesome. I have not even attempted to do a master's yet. I want to so bad. But it's so much money. But I will eventually get there. I'll eventually get the courage to be like, I need to go get my master's. 6 and 7 is not even trying to say 6, 7. I know, right? There's so much. I've dealt with the brain rot all year, guys. It's okay. I will yell out the 6, 7 for you. And do the emote right now. I have done so much of that this year. But no, I'm so excited for you guys because this is it's so good to go and have all of that. I love that for you guys because I am totally one about if you are wanting to go and get a degree and get all that stuff going, go for it. Do it. Do the thing. Have the thing. Have the thing. I am being for realsies. It's like, go do it. The only thing stopping me from my master stuff is I'm actually working on my certification. But when I did the master's degree on the application, we have experience, and it's like we have experiences. Awesome. Oh, that's nice. I know in the US, I have the results to go to the level I want it. Awesome. Yeah, I know I need to go, and I'm working towards what's called a teacher certification. So the teacher certification is something that I've been dealing with myself, and I've been dealing with this for quite a bit. So I'm hoping to be finished with that in the next, like, this summer. I have a couple of, at least like the stuff I don't need to go and do visits. Because I know I'm going to have some visit stuff that I have to do. I'm trying to get those out of the way. But, like, my actual other portions of my certification, I have to go and get, like, some stuff, like, I have to go and do, like, projects and stuff. And I'm almost done with one project. So that's not too bad. But, like, there's other projects that I'm just like, I need to get done. I need to do it. And it's just so much. Just so much. There's so much. And so I've kind of been delaying a little bit of it. Like a bad person, a bad teacher. Believe it or not, us being teachers and stuff, us as teachers, your teachers act just like you guys. Just an FYI. You guys, it's like, we act just like you guys. So, I will totally go and just whine and complain. It's like, I don't need to whine and complain, but do I? Yes, I totally do. I totally whine and complain like you guys. So I have been working towards that a little bit this semester, which is great. Now to say, it could be a lot worse. Let's see here. There we go. I actually did all of my, this was like the biggest goal of mine. I had, for my job, I needed to go and have my certifications for, okay. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. No, I had to go and look at, some stuff for my certifications. And my certifications, I had to get, some stuff done there. And, I got my Photoshop and Illustrator certification this year. No sweat. I'm gonna and those are the ones, I only needed 2 of them for my job, currently. Thank you. Now, I want to try to get my 3ds Max one so I can just flex on my students. Is it bad that I just want to do that just to flex? He's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Lauren, oh my goodness. I want to give you a thank you. So good. I'm gonna give you a little thing. I want to learn Illustrator so bad. Illustrator takes so much patience. Oh my god. If you know Photoshop, you're good. You're good. But Illustrator, oh my god. That was most of what we were doing for our, like, we did Illustrator 1/2. And we did, oh gosh, and we did, like, our, Photoshop the other half. And so I did Illustrator first because Illustrator's harder. Because Photoshop, at least, like, with things like layers and doing other things like clipping, mask, and grouping and stuff, it's at least intuitive. It's super intuitive. But when it comes to when it comes to Photoshop, Illustrator, you have to go and you have to click a button, you have to click another button, and then it does it. And it's just like, that's annoying. That's super annoying, guys. So I was super, like, it just super annoying, folks. Just super annoying. But I took my exams for both of them. So they're professional level exams. Yes, it's harder. Illustrator's harder. I love Photoshop. Like, I've been doing Photoshop since, because I'm an old lady, I'm like 35 years old. I've been doing Photoshop for at least 20 years. Illustrator is kind of newer. I like Premiere as well, but that's because I used to do AMVs. Like, I would totally do so many AMVs. Like, it'd be crazy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Messina. Did I say that right? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Dang, that's awesome. Yeah, so I ended up doing a lot of stuff with in my digital media time. I did Illustrator. You told me more than my teacher did in 3 years. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, Zon is good. Okay. San. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. You told me more than my teacher did in 3 years. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry about that. I will tell you, I actually learned Photoshop by myself. I didn't go and have any kind of teachers about it at all. And it was like one of those moments, like I learned all of that by myself as a kid. And then I learned Illustrator in here too. And I was just like, oh my goodness. I'm lurking doing some work, but your vibes are immaculate. Thank you! Oh my goodness. I normally don't stream on Mondays. I normally stream on the weekends because I have a job. But oh my gosh, I'm super impressed you learned all that yourself. I actually made my VTuber model by myself. That's how. This is what happens when you basically go and you're like, let's do it. Because I'm super broke. Yeah, so I made everything myself except for my background. I got my background commissioned. I do a lot of my own stuff. I'm actually a digital media teacher, IRL. So how did I do it? That's intimidating. I don't know what buttons to click. It was a lot of I had to learn kind of how to go and layer things together, and it is kind of one of those things that you have to go and kind of layer things together, and then you have to go and do like I actually found like tutorials online, going and learning through tutorials online, and learning through things like YouTube. YouTube's been really helpful for me to go and learn things and just, you know, get things together like that. That's what I've been like. And if I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do something like this, that's when I will go and I will look for a tutorial, because I will go and be like, I don't want to go and do all of this. I was like, I want to do, like, it's like, I'll go and find what I need to know. I need to know at that period of time. I think, I know that I used like a couple of really good people for it. I'm trying to remember who all I used for their tutorials for Live 2D, but because that's the program I used to make my VTuber model. When it came to Photoshop, I actually learned on an Illustrator level, like as a digital illustrator instead of as a photo manipulator. But actually as a digital illustrator, it's actually harder to learn and do all your stuff than as a photo manipulator. So like I was going and I'm like, okay, let's do this. Let's go in all that stuff. Oh my goodness. I am like, so it's definitely interesting to go and learn all of this by myself. I'm just like, I needed to find a last name. That was what I was trying to do on my phone right now. Yeah. There we go. So it's okay if it's intimidating at first. That's kind of like one of those things, like you just need to go and you just kind of need to go and, you know, get yourself into the process of things. I kind of
one genie Lorray.
I kind of have to go and just be like, let's go and just, you know, get everything, just slowly but surely get things together. So I learn as I go. There are some people that I would recommend. Let me see if I can go and pop them up real quick on my YouTube. Let's see here. Let me go and look. Let me go to do the look-see-loo on my stuff right now. My subbies. Let me see on my subbies, on my YouTube subbies. Because I can tell you who all I use for that. I learned a lot from Inkwell. Is great if you want to go on YouTube, if you want to go and learn about the industry, especially about conventions. Mark Burnett is like one of the ones that I will go and swear by. I'm gonna post these in my chat to Mark Burnett. So good. So good. I totally recommend him. Like, big time recommend. And that's because he is so good at Photoshop, digital art. I recommend him anytime. Draw Like a Sir, I also recommend. Let me go and... Rasuri, I recommend on her Patreon. I recommend her stuff if you want to go and see like her stuff, like her layers, which I totally go and tell you guys, if you want to learn about layers and stuff, she has a great area for that. I'm sorry, Tamara. I'm hooked on writing books now. Nice. Hey, I actually did Inktober and I did NaNoWriMo. And you can do those anytime. That's one of those things, like, you can do those anytime. The other person I recommend, which is kind of unhinged of me to say, is KinkyMation. KinkyMation used to do a lot of streams on Twitch. This is my not safe for work one. KinkyMation used to do a lot of streams on Twitch for illustration. So good. So good. Such good advice I got from her. She is really good at giving lots of advice. I used to love NaNoWriMo, but I got busy with uni though. I feel you, and I got busy with life. I did a whole Inktober where I did all VTubers, and that was so fun. But yeah, it was hard. It was hard to go and get to that point where I needed to go and be like, okay, I need to go and do this. I need to go and plan out stuff. And one of the big things I use is I actually use Notion to do a lot of my planning. And so I actually do a lot of that kind of stuff with my Notion. I know I need to do better with that, but I'll do more with that. This is what I'm planning on doing. I'm planning on doing some more stuff when it comes to my video production, because sometimes I am like, these are great resources, by the way, thank you. I am all about giving resources out. And that's one of those things, like, I totally love just giving back to the community, giving back to like a bunch of stuff. I'm normally a art streamer. I've been doing this Sim series though because I've just been having a lot of fun just building Genshin out, like Sims out of the Sims with Genshin, or Genshin out of the Sims, and so that's been so much fun to do actually. So, and I will probably have way more stuff as time goes on, because I'm definitely like, I want to go and do more tutorials and stuff. Tutorials just take a long time for me to do, which is just like, I know I'll know it, but I want to go and try to do more with things as time goes on. And it's one of those, it's it takes a bit, it takes a lot of time, and I'm just like, I really am just like, I don't have time, no. But that should be way better, like, this coming semester, because I don't have to plan for 2 classes. I only have to plan for 1 class, and my 1 class is almost, like, is halfway done. My 1 class is halfway done. My other class is already done, which is immaculate. Immaculate. I'm so excited for that. In my other class, I'm like, there's literally a period of time where I'm literally just gonna be like, you have to work on your game. You have to work on your game. No more. Just work on your fucking game. But yeah, I'm trying to do more. That's like the thing. I try to do more. He genius. He is a genius.
Good now.
She is. I have to start making content too for our project, and I'm procrastinating because I need to show myself in the videos. Oh my goodness. I feel you. Hi, I'm Party Box. I like to tell you a joke. Would you like to hear a joke? Yes, especially if it's a dad joke. Please, please. I love dad jokes. I have to make content too for a project. I feel that. Oh my gosh, I feel that. That's one of the reasons why I became a VTuber. I didn't want to go, like, showing my face all the time gets super draining. Super draining. Becoming a VTuber and doing all this makes me, like, I'm streaming right now. Like, there have been times where I've just streamed in my underwear. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Streaming right in my underwear. Don't care. Is like, I don't have to go and brush my hair. I don't have to go and brush my teeth. I don't have to go and put a bra on. I have my bra off right now, which is so great and freeing. But it's like, I can go and just turn on the camera and just start talking. That's kind of how I feel about VTubing. And it's not like it's a bad thing. Like, a lot of people are doing that. Why did the thief wear blue gloves? Why did the thief wear blue gloves? Why did he? And I'm in school for creative writing and game design, so I totally empathize. I feel you. I feel you. I'm teaching game design, game art and design for high schoolers. So that's literally the class I'm teaching that I have to make my thing for. And so you're gonna probably see a lot of stuff coming out from me about that. And I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'm making a game right now. I'm scared people from my high school are gonna find them and tell you that they're such bullies for no reason. I'm gonna tell you, if they find them, fuck them. Fuck them. This is coming from, I'm so old now. I literally just have the fuck it personality. Just the fuck it. Yeah, no, it's awesome. It's really awesome. So it's a high school class that I'm teaching, and it is that they have to go and create their own game demo, and it's gotta be a game level or demo. It's gotta be at least 15 minutes long. That's their final project. And I'm teaching them a little bit of Unity, but I am mostly teaching about the artistic heart of game design. So, because I know that part. That's one of the parts that I actually went to school for before I changed majors. I was just like, yeah, I'm changing majors. It's all good. But you know, it's a fun time. I'm definitely a lot better now. Now I'm going to be the next. Going to the next. It seems like you're having a great day. I hope it gets even better. Thank you. I don't have the answer though. Give me the answer. Yeah, don't worry about people being like they find your stuff, because I'll tell you, like, right at the beginning, like, they won't even care. They won't even care. I've had some people come up to me and be like, I found your stuff and you're so awesome, Bonnie. But like other people are like, I don't hear from anybody, like anybody who really just didn't care or give a shit. So it's okay. Like, this is my pep talk to you guys. Like, do not worry. If they come, great. Those are some views. I did, so you wouldn't get caught red-handed. Oh, ha 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 ha. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I'm very happy about that. Not gonna lie. I was like, where is it? Where's the answer? Now it's yeah, my fam has found me, which has been great. Oh my god, though, my other people though, my other fam though, my normal fam, they are definitely my family knows that I have VTube and stuff, so like they're just like, how'd your stream go? Like literally my dad will be like, literally that meme of how's that streaming, son? And I'm just like, yeah, that's definitely it. But let's see here, Catherine, I need a image so I can go and replicate you, girly, because man, I don't want to do this half-assed. Y'all, this is always my problem. References, man, references. References are the best. So, my goodness. I'm definitely here. I need to figure out also what to go and have for dinner tonight. I'm like, y'all, it's a struggle. It's such a struggle for me. I'm just like, what do I have? What will I have for dinner tonight? Just FYI. I feel like I'm listening to a bigger sister. I don't have one. Oh. I just want to be everybody's wine auntie. That's basically how I roll. It's like y'all don't realize that that's what I'm here for. Be your wine auntie. I've lived through so much stuff that I literally am just like I was bullied. I have a lot of health issues, that kind of stuff. I kind of gotten to the point where I've said fuck it to a lot of things. And just go on with everything, you know? It's a freeing feeling to feel this way. I have a good relationship with like pretty much like all my parents, that kind of stuff too, so that also helps. So I know the helpfulness on this. Let's see. That actually looks very accurate. Yeah. That actually looks accurate of all the crazy things. You have this one too, but I like that one better. I like this one better. But yeah, no, I'm just a drunk wine auntie. That's basically how my life is. You come into my lair and just be like, drunk wine auntie, what are your predictions? And I'm just like, at least we have the wine. So let's see here. Let's look at what she... Boop, boop. Boopsie boopsie. OMG, those. Let's go, let's go. I just play a lot of video games and that kind of stuff too, so it's just like, whoops. Okay. I will tell you guys some good news though that I got. So instead of you guys hearing me complain all about everything all the time, I actually ended up going and putting my weigh myself and stuff. I weighed myself, and I don't know if you guys some of you guys know. I've actually had some issues with. Do I not have Catherine's stuff at all? Do I not have her stuff at all? That's unusual. I'm like, where is her shit? So what ended up happening with me was that I have been on Mangiano and I've been like doing shots and stuff because my life it needs to go and have, you know, I need to go and have the thingy. Maybe she's an adult, but let me double check. So I ended up going and doing some stuff there, and I've weighed myself, all that good stuff. I've weighed myself, and I am officially 15 pounds lighter. So I've been losing the weight. So that's been a great thing for me, especially because I have been kind of struggling with my weight. No, I don't have her stuff. They're gonna exit that. We'll exit that then. So that's annoying. That's really annoying. So I need to go and download Catherine's stuff too. Mod. Yeah, that's annoying. But so I've been dealing with that kind of stuff. And yeah, it was like, it basically was to the point where they were like, yeah, you gotta do this or else we're gonna put you on like a whole bunch of like stuff for diabetes. And I'm like, I don't want that. So the Monjourno has helped. I don't like doing shots, but it is what it is. I have it, which is awesome. And yeah, I've lost 15 pounds. I've really done less on it, which is super great. And I'm just very happy with kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to get my energy back up, which is hard. I need to change that one. So my energy being back up is kind of a hard one for me. But other than that, like, it's getting better. It's getting better. I'm like looking for stuff here. We're gonna go and do a hashtag. Hello for being back. Yeah, my stuff though, I've been feeling like a lot better though. Just in general, just to go in, like, you know, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. I'm definitely doing some stuff when it came to like my Monjourno. I'm having some troubles with a client, nothing too much, just a little challenging. I'm struggling with him. Oof. I feel you. I mean, I'm like over here just like, yeah, there's feels. But I definitely have been feeling a lot better about like my weight and just like where things are going. Because man, it's been a lot. It's been a lot, folks. And I didn't want to do any more, any more of that stuff. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Maybe I have to go and like look at some of the other stuff. It's like, meh. I don't know, man. This was what I had. Yeah, no, that sucks. I understand about the client stuff, especially when it comes to commissions. That's one of the reasons why I haven't done many commissions in quite a bit. It's because commissions are just... And then like, you have your people that... You have the people for the commissions that's also just like... It's just like, there's just like a lot of that, and you're just... It's just a lot. Oh, this is... Oh, I want to make that into a house instead. Yeah. That may happen. And then... I was like, where am I going with like half of this? That's what I'm like trying to look at. I'm like, what am I doing with half of this? What am I doing? Because I'm like, dang, Yeah, we did the park. We did all that. I need to do that. I need to do this and this. I have these two. I need to do that. I need to finish that. I need to do this. Let's look at that. Let's look at the residential. Because I might need to go and just bite the bullet. Just do all the stuff. Just like, ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I was just like looking. And like, what's going on here? That's basically how I've been like, looking at. I'm like, Okay. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then Grand Goth Hotel, I will have to do that. I've done... I need to fix that. I'm like, I know. I'm doing the thoughts. I'm doing the thought processes right now. I'm like, There's a lot, and it's 5:17. About to say, I know I'm probably gonna get hangry soon. Especially because I'm like, oh my gosh. There's so much to do. It's kind of going and overwhelming me a little bit, but we'll do this instead. I think I'm going to end stream today. I may stream tomorrow because I am on a point where I need to go and kind of like look at stuff and add stuff. So yeah, I'm so glad that they're on. So we're gonna raid to Luna Eclipsia. They're a good friend of the channel. So we're gonna raid to them. And yeah, I am actually really excited to do all this. So let me go and go to my dashboard. I know, so many tabs. I have so many tabs. I'm an old lady. Give me some grace, folks. Give me some grace. No, but thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lauren, for like the shout out and all that kind of stuff, because holy shit. I really appreciate it. And yeah, new year, new me, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later, and I'm gonna give you guys to another great streamer. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'll be over there soon.